Greetings everyone, I hope you are fine, I hope you are doing well. This video has a disclaimer. If you're just a bit sensitive, I do not encourage you to continue watching this video because it contains a heavy language.
All right, so there's a couple of things I want to say, okay? Kill the f***ing cat. Kill all the f***ing. That's all I've got to say. Kill the cats. Kill all the f***ing. All right, so there's a couple of things I want to say, okay? Kill the f***ing cat. Kill all the f***ing.
This man here is the member of the South African Parliament. About some few days ago, he made an affirmation or he made an oath as a member of the South African Parliament. And now his comments, his posts are all over the internet, are all over social media. It can be on Twitter, it can be on Facebook, YouTube, and in many other platforms as well. But here's the thing. Anything you do with your cell phone, you better be careful. Sometimes these social media platforms cannot block you. They may not remove your content because they want you to express yourself to the fullest. But some of these things might catch up with you later on. So that is why you need to be careful. So right now, I would like to say there are many people who are like, we are taking this video out of context. So we have to watch the longer video because this man was actually correcting something, was actually correcting Julius Malema. So we have to watch the full version of this clip. So I had to do justice. So I watched that video, which plays like about 2 minutes to 3 minutes. So I said to myself, okay, let me just organize everything and analyze everything to the fullest. But based on my perspective and my analysis, I found out that this man was in error. This man was in error here. Why? Because if you are correcting something, you have to correct with love. You have to correct with respect. Even if maybe you cannot correct it with love because love is something which is very deep, at least you have to be respectful. What do I mean? In this video, he used 2 or 3 words that are inappropriate. In other words, he used the N word, he used the K word, and again, he also used the F word. So the K word is the most inappropriate word, especially to South Africans. South Africans don't want to hear that word, the K word, because their forefathers have been called using this word multiple times. So many people don't want this word because this word is very offensive. This is what he could have done. In other words, he could have replaced the K word and the N word with African or with black, even though some people don't like black, but you could have at least replaced that K word because K word is in your mind. K word is what you like. You like this word, but you could have at least verbally replaced it with African or with black. Because yes, we know that the K word is in your mind and there's absolutely nothing we can do. But for the sake of respecting others, you could have at least verbally replaced it with something else, African or black. Then it would have made sense. It would have made sense because you did this in a context of correcting. So if you're doing something in a context of correcting someone, then you have to make sure that you don't repeat the very same mistake that you believe that that other person made, the one that you are correcting. So this man is in error. Why I say he's in error is because the way he used the K word and the N word, this is how he defines us. This is how he defines us. Because if you use the K word, then it means you don't regard us at all. You don't take us as human beings, but instead you regard us as animals. This is where the word K word came from. And this is how the K word is being interpreted. That is why it's banned in South Africa. You are not allowed to call someone with this word, a K word. But there are many people who are still using this K word because this K word defines who they are. It's in their mind and there's absolutely nothing we can do. That is why we say, yes, we understand it's in your mind, but for the sake of respect, because we know that we cannot change you. There's absolutely nothing we can do. But for the sake of respect, when you talk in public, at least replace it with something else. You can use African or you can use any other words that is not offensive. Even if you know deep down in your heart you want to use this K word. But at least for the sake of respect, you have to say, you know what? Let me control myself. So this man is in error. And again, we have to look at the attitude, because we Africans, we don't judge only your words. We also judge you with your facial expression, with your gestures and everything. If you look at his facial expression, then you can tell that this man here, sometimes you can tell when someone is passionate, but you can tell that this man was being very disrespectful to African people.
That's all I've got to say. All the need to say, okay? Kill the king. Kill all the need.
The facial expression says it all. This is the member of parliament. I don't know what to say. I'm stunned. I'm shocked. But at the same time, I'm not shocked. I don't know how can I define it. I don't know how can I explain this. This man here is the member of parliament. Do you expect justice to come from such a man? Some people may say he did this long time ago. But you have to analyze this video thoroughly. Maybe I have a different perspective. I don't know whether he has to be removed as the member of parliament. I really don't know. But what I know is that this man here expressed himself to the fullest. And his expression is genuine. I would appreciate if you can just smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, smash that share button like never before.